What's up, everybody? It's Ryan, and as promised, this is just a quick video to let you know my impressions of how I thought the DualShock 4 controller felt when I played it on PS3. You know, if you hadn't heard, the DualShock 4 controller, the PlayStation 4 controller, is compatible with some PS3 games. It's not compatible with every game, so do not replace your DualShock 3 with the DualShock 4. You might have a bad time. I tried to play GTA 5 with the DualShock 4, and it did not work at all. So just be aware, it's not going to work for every game. But I did get a chance to use it on Uncharted 3, and I played Infamous 2 with it. And so I played a couple different games, had a couple really different experiences too that I'll just go into real quick. First of all, on Uncharted 3, I used it for multiplayer, not single player. So for those of you who play a lot of Uncharted 3 multiplayer, it's definitely an adjustment to get used to the DualShock 4. The sticks are a little bit smaller. They have a little more resistance to them, and so if you're used to the aiming with the DualShock 3, which of course you are, it's quite an adjustment to get used to how the aiming works on the DualShock 4. It's not a bad thing, it's just different. And so I think when I play new games on the PlayStation 4, it's probably going to feel great, but on Uncharted 3, I was so used to aiming with the DualShock 3 and getting that precision that I just wasn't getting it on the DualShock 4 and found it a little bit frustrating. You know, and it's not like it's a bad controller, but I think for games where you're really used to using the DualShock 3 and being really precise with it, you might not like how the DualShock 4 plays. Now, when I played Infamous 2, I had a very different experience, and that's probably because I hadn't played Infamous 2 in quite some time, and so I was kind of relearning the controls as I was playing it with the DualShock 4, and so that probably had a large impact on why I felt that the DualShock 4 felt completely great with Infamous 2. I really enjoyed playing Infamous 2 with the DualShock 4, and so that gave me a little bit of comfort after I'd had sort of a bad experience using it on Uncharted 3. I realized that it's because I'm so used to playing Uncharted 3 with the DualShock 3 controller. It's not that the DualShock 4 is bad, it's just I was completely used to the other controller, and that's why I was having trouble. So Infamous 2 played really well with the DualShock 4, and so if you're thinking about getting a DualShock 4 before you get your PlayStation 4 console, I'd say go for it. And, you know, just, you know, with multiplayer games, stick to the DualShock 3, stick to what you're used to, but for single-player games, why not? Use the DualShock 4. I think it feels great. The only other thing that's kind of weird is that there's no rumble functionality, and I don't know if the DualShock 4 just lacks rumble, or if it's just not working with the PS3 for some reason. I'm not sure. But just be aware of that. If you're used to getting that tactile feedback from the rumblers, it's, again, an adjustment to go to the DualShock 4, which doesn't have the rumble, at least for PS3 games. So, yeah, those are my basic impressions of the DualShock 4, how it plays on PS3. I mean, like I said, if you want to get it and try it out yourself and you have the means, go for it. It's a great controller. And, you know, if you want to have an extra controller for when the PS4 comes out, that's why I bought mine. You know, it's great to have two controllers just in case you forget to charge the other controller. You can switch to the other one, or, you know, if you have somebody that you can play with, you know, doing couch co-op, it's always great to have another controller. So yeah, that's just a little tangent. But yeah, those are my impressions of the DualShock 4 and how it plays on PS3. I'm looking forward to using it on PS4, of course, but I was encouraged overall by how it felt on PS3. But again, with multiplayer games, stick to the DualShock 3 for your PS3 games. You'll have a better time. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you later. Bye.